I'm your host, Kimberly Henry, and I'm here with Travis Black from Travis G. Black and Associates, and we are discussing car, motorcycle, bicycle accidents. Travis, these happen every day, and with an injury, how do we start to begin the process of making sure that we are taken care of as far as medical concerns and any other liabilities?
Well, I think it all starts at the accident scene. I think it's extremely important that anybody that's involved in a car accident, a motorcycle accident, or a bicycle accident do certain things at the scene. One is never admit liability. Oftentimes I'll have clients think they're at fault, and they never were, but they've admitted liability to somebody, and it really affects their case. Number two, oftentimes witnesses will stop, and then they leave. So if there is a witness, get their information right away. Number three, we all carry cell phones. I don't know anybody that doesn't carry a cell phone, even on a bicycle. And if you have a cell phone, you have a camera. Take pictures. Take pictures of the property damage. Take pictures of the locations of the vehicle, the damage to the vehicle. Take pictures of the people in the other vehicle. Just take a lot. You can't take enough pictures. So that would be the major thing that you do. Cooperate with law enforcement. Oftentimes people don't call for a police report. One of the best things you can do is have it documented. And so call the police department and ask somebody to come out for and take a report.
And speaking of police department, I know that, Travis, you have a unique background when it comes to investigating and working with these types of cases. Will you share a little bit of that with us?
Sure. I am a retired police officer. I also work traffic as a traffic officer, which means I was actually out investigating automobile accidents and strictly automobile accidents. So I've got a unique background on that. Also, after I retired from law enforcement, I worked for several automobile insurance companies while I was going to law school. So I kind of have a very unique perspective of how everything works.
Excellent. So you can help with all of those processes and communications that baffle most of us. But I know from experience being in that situation, you're worried about paying medical bills, you're worried about liability payments that you may be responsible for. How do you make room to pay for legal representation?
Well, you don't worry about that. My firm works on what we call a contingency fee basis, which means, for one, your first talk with me or one of the attorneys in my firm is free. I mean, if I can help somebody on a phone call and they don't need to hire an attorney, that's a good thing. Number two, if they do need an attorney, they can talk to me. We don't charge for that. And once you have hired my law firm, you don't pay anything till the case settles. And if the case doesn't settle, if you were to lose the case, you don't owe me anything.
Okay, so that's a pretty safe bet then. You get the experience and expertise of someone on your side, and without the risk of having to pay a bill that you can't afford, especially in that kind of a situation. Excellent. Travis, thank you so much for sharing your information with us today. If you think that you might need Travis's services, please call the number in the top right-hand corner or click the free consultation button just below and get your free consultation at least and find out how you can benefit from the folks at Travis G. Black and Associates.